Okay. And we rolling. I'm here at the chopping it up at the dojo with my man Ray Pearson, North High School wrestling, matman, Vikings, forever. How you doing, Ray?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Like we were talking about, it's cold.
It's cold up there, huh? Oh. He says what? 12 degrees?
12 degrees, man.
That's in Ohio, man. Guys telling me like California, it feels like about 70 right now. Windows down. I didn't have to turn the AC on or nothing, but the windows down. Just cruising around. Yeah.
It's probably pretty comfortable at night, isn't it?
Huh?
Comfortable at night?
No, at night it gets cold. At night it gets cold. Yeah, it's like, it'll be this like 60 or 70, 75, whatever in daytime. But at night, it drops down to 40, 30. Not much on 20, but it goes down to 30s.
You turn the heat on? You
Sometimes.
turn the heat on?
Yes. Yeah. When it drops to 30. You don't turn the heat on when it drops to 30?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't touch it.
Oh, you don't mess with it?
Nah, just leave it and I walk.
You just deal with it, whatever it is.
I put another blanket on.
Okay.
Right.
So what you want to talk about today? You want to talk about some wrestlers around town? Some wrestlers from North?
Yep, let's go back to that.
Which one? North?
Yeah, North.
What you want to talk about at North? From North?
Well, you know,
that was outstanding to you, or was a good wrestler, or
well,
who you want to talk about?
John Scalera.
Yeah.
There was a John Stout. I don't know if you knew him.
No, I didn't know him.
He was with before, I think, John Scalera, because there's Chuck Scalera.
Okay.
He wrestled. You know Chuck.
He had a brother?
Chuck Scalera, yeah, his brother.
Okay.
Was
he as good?
Well, I don't know if he was as good, but
okay.
He was a huge man.
Okay.
He made John look small.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were, and I think that's what made him better as a wrestler.
Right.
His brother was a Marine.
Okay.
And he was in Vietnam, I think.
Wow.
And he owned a bodybuilding gym in Hawaii.
Okay.
So that's where I think
in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, so is that why Scalera went over there?
Yep.
Okay.
I believe that's why, because I knew him shortly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really, I wrestled with him a couple times, and I don't even know if I was in. I think I might have been in 8th grade when I wrestled him.
Okay.
Maybe 9th.
Yeah, because Brew let you go up there.
Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
I knew he was bad just by, I think George wrestled him when he just came up on the weekends or.
Okay.
And we used, because remember we used to come up on Saturday and wrestle.
Right.
Oh no, it was during holidays. Mr. Brewball leave the.
Oh yeah, always.
The back door open.
Right, always.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go wrestle. Did you ever go wrestle at where was that school?
Which one?
I'm trying to think.
Coventry?
Yes. Did you go to not Coventry, the other one there by Barberton.
Barberton.
By Barberton, by Wadsworth, right in between Wadsworth and Akron. But we used to go up there. They used to have wrestling on Sunday.
Okay.
We used to go up there on Sunday.
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, where was that at? Not Kenmore, not Barberton, not Bookdale. It was not a school we wrestled.
Okay.
Not until the districts.
Okay.
Sections that played. I don't think they were the biggest school. I don't think they're the biggest school.
Okay.
I'll think.
I'm not sure who that is.
But
I'm not sure right offhand on that one.
We used to go up there and the Fowler twins came up there and wrestled.
Okay.
And Reggie McCullins, that he came up there, and I wrestled.
Because that's the one you wrestle, right?
Right.
Reggie McCullin.
And there was another Booked heavyweight, and I wrestled with him. I don't remember his. Yeah.
Dodson, light-skinned guy.
What's that?
We had Dodson, I think, and then Big Rob.
This dude was big.
Both. Huh?
This dude was big. Yeah, he was a handful.
Big guy. Was he light complected, light skinned?
No, he was a heavyweight though.
Okay. Yeah, those are the only two I remember. I want to say Big Rob wrestled. I think he did. Yeah. I know Dodson did. Dodson played football and he wrestled.
I wrestled some guy from grade school there at the circuit, I think.
Okay.
Well, you went to that school, I think. That grade school. Did you go to that grade school?
Which one?
The one off the circle at. Okay. Doggone it. They tore it down.
Margaret Park?
No.
Okay, I went to Margaret Park over there by Summit Lake.
Oh, did you? Well, okay, then
yeah.
It wasn't there. But I wrestled some guy because everybody went to that grade school and went to Bookdale, and I wrestled this guy, and he ran out on the mat. You remember the mats they used to put together?
Right.
Remember? Yeah.
Right.
Well, he ran out at me, tripped, and fell on his back. I pinned him.
I bet.
Oh my gosh, that Perkins.
Did he still wrestle? Did he still wrestle? Was he still?
I don't know if he went to. I don't know if he went to Bookdale to wrestle, but he might have. Because I remember wrestling this guy when I was a freshman or sophomore. We were weighing in, That dude put that scale on 300, and then bang.
Wow.
And I'm going, damn.
300. Right?
I'm going, gee, Christmas.
Man, you like 300 pounds? You still in high school?
Right. Man. And you know what? But see, they went to 10th, 9th grade. Jennings did.
Right. I remember that.
Right.
I remember that.
So I could be wrestling some 10th graders. And,
right.
So they were some big. I'm going, gee, Christmas. I thought I weighed 240, and I thought that was a lot. Bam. Yeah.
Do you ever talk to the Fowler twins?
No, I've never have. Just Reggie.
Okay. Are you guys friends on Facebook?
Nope. I haven't seen him. Last time I saw him was it probably was at the Acme 1.
Okay.
Or he used to walk down my street.
Okay.
And he would walk by, and I'm sitting drinking a beer on the front porch, and I'm going, Reggie? He goes, yeah. When we start talking then, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what he did, but I saw him in Acme a couple times, and I said, hey, you're walking down the street, and I'm out front. Come on, I'll get you a beer.
Right.
And that was COVID when he was walking down the street, so I haven't seen him since. So I don't know if anything happened or.
Yeah.
But he was a good guy.
Probably gonna try to get the Fowlers, try to get some of the Bookdale guys on here pretty soon too.
Who's the guy wrestled from East?
Was it heavyweight or was it the Burt brothers?
185.
It wasn't Animal, was it? Animal Burt?
I don't know, but when I was a freshman, I think it was. When I was a freshman, I started one match because the 185 was hurt.
Okay.
And, I started, and I think we tied.
Okay.
We tied, and he just had he could throw from anywhere, man.
That's Animal Burt. Animal Burt was the thrower.
Yeah.
He was a big brother of his little brother is Curtis Burt. Curtis Burt was around, I want to say 175s. The other one was tall and long and strong.
Yeah, that's the one I wrestled.
Yeah, he can throw.
Yeah.
He can throw anybody.
Because I think he wrestled one of the Fowler boys and beat him.
Yeah, they wrestled.
Yeah, they weren't happy. The Fowler boy was not happy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it a close match? I know they're both tough. Huh?
He went into the one room where they keep all the metal chairs.
Mm-hmm.
They went flying.
One of the Fowler brothers?
Yeah, I don't know which one it was.
I'm sure you're going to see this.
Well, I remember it because I was sitting there. And,
hey, Tony, tell me, I don't know what you did, but you threw some cheers somewhere, buddy.
Yeah, he was not, because it was in the room where they kept them all, and he went in there.
Right. Well, they're competitors. They don't like losing.
Oh, no,
you know, they competitors. Yeah. The Fowler brothers was tough.
This guy wrestling him, he was a good thrower, but he wasn't. He wasn't a good mat.
Right.
So.
He wasn't good on the mat, but he can throw you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, I got him, and I should have. He arched. He had a great arch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting out of a pin.
Oh, you had him on his back?
I don't remember.
Okay.
All I remember is I tied.
Okay.
But then
that's good.
I didn't wrestle him again after that, but I remember wrestling the guy from South. Big guy. He was big.
Okay. South High.
I think it was 185, and I think I lost to him by 1 point in the regular season. Then come the tournament, I got through it.
I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, he was a big dude. But then he was South AA or AAA. I think they were AA, were they not?
AA. Yeah, they was AA.
Because he wrestled some guy from Woodbridge. He was a state champ. He was a state champ. I can't recall his name. And they wrestled, I think, in a tournament, or maybe the state tournament.
Okay.
And the dude from South beat him.
Okay. Yeah, South cast is just, because I wrestled with them in Thornton, most of them. They're scrappy, they tough, they just gritty. I mean, we're in the street, so I mean, everybody can, like I say, in our neighborhood, that's what I tell everybody. In our neighborhood, we all knew how to swim. We all knew how to roller skate. We all know how to play basketball. We all know how to play football. We all know how to wrestle. And we all know how to box, right? So you had to do something. You just couldn't hang around and play video games all year. You had to do one of those sports, you know, or you might get knocked in the street or something, you know. Somebody gonna challenge you.
Right.
But yeah, all the South guys. Only reason I didn't go to South, I went up there one time. I was in the 9th grade. I was making my choice between North, Central Howard for soccer, and I was gonna wrestle. And then South High School, because that's where I live. You know, that's the neighborhood. All my friends there. So I was gonna go there, and or North. And I went up there and talked to Chris McKissick, and Larry Butler. We moved around a little bit. They showed me around school. The coach didn't know nothing, bro. I can't wrestle. I cannot wrestle for a coach that don't have this, don't have some type of common sense or how to make us better as kids. You know, if I see you, huh?
Did Buckner follow you to North?
Yeah, Buckner came over to North.
Yeah.
He was from Thornton.
Or you came at the same time?
No, he was behind us. He was about maybe a year or two behind us.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, little Buck.
Buck's a good guy.
Right.
He came over to my house with Tim and Gene, and who else came over? Gene. Who else? Somebody else. Who's the guy that lives in Atlanta? And he's the preacher.
He's a preacher that lives in Atlanta?
Yeah, I think it's Atlanta.
He used to hang with us?
Yeah, he wrestled with us. I think he was younger. He was really good.
I don't remember that guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have Facebook on there.
Well, I mean, Atlanta. A lot of people moved to Atlanta. That's a little Akron. That's what they call it.
Oh, really?
A lot of guys moved to Atlanta, right? Buck. Who's we talking about before Buck? Talking about the Fowler brothers, tough from Buckville. Talking about the Burt brothers, extremely tough from the east side.
Yeah.
Where did we go to?
I think East would have been a lot better, and maybe
the coach.
They didn't have enough weight class. They forfeited. You know what I mean?
It has some tough wrestlers.
Yeah,
I mean, Robbie Robinson. You remember little Robbie?
Yeah. Well, I think
Robbie used to wrestle with us in the elementary school. Summertime, he'd come wrestle with us when we was all in junior high. But yeah, Robbie, Eastside has some tough wrestlers. Like you said, they probably just didn't have enough of them, you know.
Right, and they forfeited a lot.
Yes. So if you forfeit those, how you gonna make that up?
Right, you're not.
Because there were some tough cats. That's like you say, Animal Burt was tough. Curtis Burt was tough and smart. Robbie Robinson was, what would I say? Elusive. He was like a mongoose. Duck unders, firemen. He's smooth. They had another one down there, a little junior, I think his name was. Can't remember his last name. Yeah, but he was tough. So they had some tough. Walter Davis.
Well,
you remember Walter Davis? Walter Davis was around 132. Tough.
Yeah.
Ooh, tough. He used to wrestle when we was little. And then he ended up going to East High School. Tough cat. Tough cat. Real tough.
You ever meet Tony Leonino?
Tony Leonino from where?
Well, he went to Stowe.
I think that's the one that messed my knee up. That's the one Gene was talking about.
Where at practice?
Yeah, we was training for the was getting ready. I was number one in the state because I just beat what's his name? The dude from St. Francis. Just beat him, and then Bruce set up a training session, and they came over, and we was wrestling, and that's when he dipped in, and I think he did it on purpose.
Really?
You know, I think he did it on purpose and messed my knee up.
I didn't know him that well because when I was in 8th grade, he was there as a 9th grader, and he went. I think he was 9th grade, but he started, in 9th grade. He was a starter, and he went to state as a 9th grader. But
and then he ended up going to Stowe.
Yeah, Stowe.
Okay.
And I don't know whatever happened to him. I haven't seen him. I didn't really know him, but he was a good wrestler.
Right.
Not saying he was a clean wrestler, but I didn't know that.
Right. And I like today's date, I still think he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Reason I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I was winning it that year. I was going to win the state that year. There's nobody in my. I already beat everybody. So yeah.
What weight class was he then? You remember?
I want to say we was probably at 32s.
Yeah.
32s. I don't think we was at 38s. Either 32s, 38s. But I want to say, if my memory can serve me right, I want to say maybe 32s. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I thought he was. I don't remember because, like I said, I was coming up an 8th grader and he was there, and he was always having trouble making. I mean, he had to keep his weight down, and he always worked on it.
Okay, what was the weight classes?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like I said,
that's yeah. Right.
I knew of him, and there was a few. Who's the guy George used to wrestle from Stowe? Remember? Gosh dang, I can't remember his name. Yeah, where's George when you need him? But him and those two always have a good match. But this guy, his parents, they sent him to the Soviet bloc to wrestle or wherever in the summertime. So how do you it's tough to compete with it.
Right.
Just like St. Ed, they travel all over the place.
St. Ed's And they made a movie about. Have you watched that movie yet about St. Ayers and Wash?
No,
Battle of the Titans.
I see it on Facebook every pop up every week.
I haven't watched it yet. And now, did you watch Vision Quest?
No.
Vision Quest is good.
I think I did see Vision Quest.
It's a wrestling movie.
It was a long time ago, though.
Yes. Very good movie. Very good movie.
I watched the little snippets come up on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I see Mark Sienna.
You see who?
Mark Sienna on the ref coaching, the head coach.
Okay. I mean, yeah. And Jim Robinson had a lot to do with them guys over there too. Yeah, Jim Robinson, he coached a lot of those guys.
Their head coach was not much. I don't think he knew as much as the people that his assistants were.
As the people he was what?
His assistant coaches. I think his assistant coaches made that team.
And that's, like I said, Jim was the one that went over there. And you're probably right, 100%. But a lot of times, it has to be like that. A lot of times, that head coach can be that general, right?
Yeah.
And he needs those guys in there. Hey, I need you, Ray, because you good with takedowns. Hey, I need you, Gene, because you're good at sit-outs or getting off your back or getting on the mat. Hey, George, I need you good because you can throw a cradle, right? So all those coaches are going to be able to do things that I can't do all by myself. But I'm the general, so this is what I got out here to work for me, right? So if we go to battle, I need my sergeants and lieutenants and captains out here so they can run the show. But I'm overseeing everything, right? So I can see how that works. If Brew would have had somebody like that, like he had who, Dickie? And no disrespect to Dickie, no disrespect to Dickie, but he's not like Brew, right? Right. So if we say we had somebody that was like, you got Brew right here that's smart, drilling and counters and just be on you and make sure your mindset is right. So we had him. If we had another guy like himself, or another guy like Jim Robinson, or another guy that's a good coach, come on, bro. Right. All he got to do is, hey, man, make sure they're right. Let's go. And, his job would have been easier. Huh?
I don't know if I ever told you this story about Mr. Brew. We're sitting on the side, up against the wall. Mr. Brew was rolling around with George Bullis. Mm-hmm. And George...
He was what?
He was rolling around with George.
Who Mr. Brubon was?
Yeah. Like, just giving somebody to wrestle with.
Okay.
And, someone different. So I'm sitting there, and George is beating him, and I start laughing. Mr. Brewball got up, walked over, and smacked me upside the head. He looked at me, he goes, if you can beat me, you can laugh at me. So I said, okay, it's on now. It took me a while, but I got it. I was a freshman. I was a freshman.
So why was you laughing?
I don't know. It was either George's face or something. I wasn't laughing because George was beating him. But,
you were laughing at another joke.
Yeah. Well, and there's another time I was wrestling this guy from Ellett, and we were wrestling, and that school had handicapped people that couldn't hear or couldn't speak, right?
Yeah, what? Okay.
Handicapped. Their school was for the handicapped that couldn't hear or speak. So I wrestled this guy, and I have him in a cradle. Ellett never had much of a team, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to pin this guy, and I've got the pin, and I'm looking over at George Bullis and Mr. Brewball because they were both in the corner. And they were just, hanging out there, right? And I started laughing because of seeing George and Mr. Brewball making all these faces and all these things. So I just started laughing. So now I got this reputation that I laughed at handicapped people when I wrestled them.
Wow.
And I'm going,
yeah.
I was laughing.
People can get things all mixed up, you know. Yeah. And I mean, that's how they saw it. You know, that's how they saw it. That's not the reason, but you know, what can you say?
Yeah, I got
you
that.
Know, and then because you was beating him, that's probably what they had to say about it, because you was beating him, right?
Well, and and they make noise when they're, you know, like they're trying to talk or whatever.
Right.
I wasn't at all.
Right.
I just wanted to pin him, but I just was walking.
Right, exactly.
And we're running out of time. I said, I'm not going to pin this guy, because it was. I don't even think they back then they didn't quit the match. I think they let you score as many points as they wanted. Is that right? Right. So
exactly.
Right.
I beat one dude from South. Some dude from South, I beat him like 45-5 or something like that.
Yeah.
I just let him go, take him down. Let him go, take him back down. Yeah, so yeah, you're right.
Right. So,
but yeah, if they don't know you, people are gonna just do things like that. You know, there's nothing we can do about that, right?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna be a man about it, then go and ask this man, hey, bro, why were you laughing? You know, did you think that was funny? Yeah, I thought it was funny. I was pinning him. I thought it was funny that we was winning. Then they would know, right?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But instead, they just want to assume. Right. And just like they say, assumption is the worst thing a person can do. Right. And that's what they did on that. They just assume that's what happened. Don't assume.
I remember wrestling this guy from Kenmore. And Kenmore. And
okay.
I don't remember what year it was, but I went down to the library and got the wrestling book out of the library and learned this new move. I learned this new move. So
I used to be down there too.
I let him have my leg. So
okay.
Because he thought he was going to, you know, whatever he thought he was going to do, and I threw my other leg behind him, and I messed up his leg, and he forfeited.
Wow.
But it wasn't my, you know, it just got caught underneath it.
One of them Dan Gable moves, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, actually, just like we was talking though. You just what you just said. I had to go to the library and get a book on wrestling. I did the same thing. I did the same thing for wrestling, for karate, for boxing, bowling, great bowler. And we did the same thing. Can you imagine if we had what we have right now? Right. YouTube. Woo. Oh, man. Dangerous. We'd have been dangerous.
I've been watching the wrestling on, because I record it, the NCAA.
Okay.
I watch it there, and I'm going, whoa, that's pretty slick. I wish I could have had that.
Right.
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 But, yeah. Who's the Penn State wrestling coach?
Carlson.
Yeah.
Canderson.
Carlson. Yeah.
Carlson. Yeah.
I saw him wrestling on this old video, and I don't know where it was, but Stowe's coach was sitting at the timetable.
Okay.
I saw him there. I'm going, what?
It's tough.
Yeah. I was just, you know, where did he? I don't know if it was for what tournament it was, but it was pretty quick. You know, it was one of those snippets.
He has he was trained by Bobby Douglas, right? You remember Bobby Douglas?
No, I do not.
He's from Ohio, black guy out of Ohio, tough wrestler. He's the one that beat Dan Gable. He beat Dan Gable, smoked him like 11-1. Yeah, he smoked him. And he was the one that coached Carlson, whatever his name is. Yeah. And, he coached him. So that's his coach. Yeah. Bad dude. And like you said, Bobby Douglas, no, I never heard of him. He's a wrestler out of Ohio, right? Tough as nails. And he's the one that coached Penn State's coach. And look what Penn State coach is doing.
They're the bomb. I think they won.
Man, they are.
They broke a record.
Yeah.
For the most
He's breaking records all the time.
Yeah.
And the dude is he has it up here. And of course, he's getting a lot of great wrestlers now, right? Out of high school and college. He's getting some of the best ever to come to him. So it's making his job a lot easier. But it wasn't like that at first, right? But he has to understand how to get inside their mind and inside their heart to push them to that level of success. Because everybody that goes there, they're at the top, bro. They're some of the best.
Yeah, they are the best. Because I think Penn State and Iowa are coming up.
Okay.
I think they're coming up on a match. So
how's Iowa doing?
I don't know. I haven't. I catch a little bit here and there because. Okay. I watch it when they can, and They haven't recorded one. One hasn't been on TV that I've seen. I think Wisconsin and somebody else I was watching the other day.
Now, Ohio State. Huh?
I fast forward it, because now they all run out and they shut the lights off. That's what I'm thinking about. So it's wrestling. They're showboating.
Okay, they're showboating.
Yeah, the lights go down and this shit comes on, and I'm going, whatever.
Right.
That's why I recorded. So I
what I see with the wrestling now in college, I only watch it maybe once or twice a year. But what they're trying to do right now is, because they're taking over the UFC and all that stuff, MMA, UFC. So all the Navy SEALs and all the special teams want wrestlers because they understand that wrestlers can go where they want to go, right? And wrestlers can go places that a lot of special forces teams can't go mentally and physically, right? Because like I tell them, we as wrestlers, we didn't have no limits. Okay, you guys got to make weight. You better make weight by Friday or Saturday. What you got to lose 20 pounds? As long as you don't weigh by Friday, it don't matter to us. You're not eating for 4 or 5 days, then so be it. So
you're sweating in a plastic bag.
Right. So wrestlers are tough, and what they're trying to do is build it so wrestlers can make some money. Right. Because what wrestlers are doing now, they're
did you see? Have you watched Bo Nix? He's in MMA, isn't he? Bo Nix, the wrestler for Penn State.
Bo, yeah. I watched some of his.
Yeah.
He tried to wrestle. He tried to wrestle Gordon. I don't know who talked him into that. Have you heard of Gordon?
No.
When Gordon played with him like it was a cat. It was a cat playing with him. Because Gordon he's probably the best, that in my eyes, the best no-gi jiu-jitsu guy out there, or grappler or wrestler, whatever you want to call him, with no uniform. He's probably the best, bro. And he treated Bo Nichols like he is the best. And Bo Nichols is good. Bo Nichols is darn good. Yeah. But he played with him like a little cat playing with a ball. Like, come on, man, stop that. Stop it.
So was he wrestling him or was it MMA?
No, it wasn't MMA. It was just basically it's like have you watched no-gi? No-gi jiu-jitsu. So it's basically like wrestling. No clothes, no uniform. You can have on a shirt and tights or a shirt and shorts, but no uniform. Right, no belt, no uniform. So they can't use the belt, they can't use the uniform for their advantage. So it's like wrestling with a t-shirt on and some shorts. No shoes.
Like practice.
Yes, right. No shoes. What else? Yeah, that's about it. But they get to do submissions. So you can do submissions, chokes. You can do arm bars. You can do ankle locks. Whatever you want to do. No kicks, no punches.
Did you see? I was on for some reason the North High Wrestling, girls wrestling comes up on my YouTube thing. And the girls, you should see. I don't know what their record is. I just looked at it before we got on.
Right.
They got some nice uniforms, man. You got to check.
Oh, do they?
Oh yeah. I'm going. Wow.
Okay.
Pretty slick. It's like, and they were at some tournament. They're doing pretty good, I guess.
Are they pretty? I heard they was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard they was pretty good.
Yeah, they was better. I think they have a better record than the guys.
Right. So what's happening with the guys up there? Ain't nobody helping them or what?
I don't think so. Well, Dino Krajewski offered for us to go up and help him, and the coach didn't want help.
What happened?
We never went.
Was it because of the coach didn't want you guys up there or what?
Yeah. Because, it's a lot different now than it used to be. You can't just go roll around. You have to be certified and everything else.
Certified for what?
Well, CPR and all that.
Oh, yeah. There's no problem with that. I mean, but there's nothing wrong with being CPR certified. And I think it's a good thing. I think everybody should be. Because you never know when we may have to perform something.
No,
right?
I
perform CPR. But so I think everybody should know it.
We were just going there for the day to do some classes, and I think they wanted us to take their Red Cross, whatever their training, to just go up there. So but that's not the only. The coach didn't want us up there anyway.
Who was the coach?
He came to a Dino's thing one time, and I think that was for we had some kind of reunion, and I met him once, and that was it. Now, I think the girls had their own coach. I never saw his face. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you hear about other wrestlers coming in to help from old school to help him out, and then all of a sudden they become better, a lot of coaches are inferior to that. Coaches, instructors, they're inferior. So they don't want you guys to come in there and you guys start teaching them this and teaching them that, and then all of a sudden they start clicking.
Right. And then they go, and they go, maybe the coach doesn't know what he's doing.
Exactly. That part right there. So that's just like a lot of karate students. They don't go out. They don't venture out because they go out and get a guy like you, get a guy like Perry, get a guy like Dino, and say, man, these guys know what they're talking about. Man, what is this guy talking about? We can't mess with him no more. Hey, you guys want to come over here and coach? We'll pay you guys. Or we have you guys come over here and help out.
Well, you remember back in the day, we could just show up and wrestle.
Right.
You just, hey, are you going to come over Saturday? Come on over. And, hey, because coach used to ask me, hey, come on down. That way a guy has a different person to wrestle with. Right? It's not always
exactly.
Pretty soon you kind of figure that guy out. And,
you need somebody else.
Right. Like Larry Lee. Come on. He wrestled.
Right.
He would push me around like I was nothing.
Right. Big Larry.
He needed somebody bigger.
Yeah. Larry's a tough cat. Right. We talked about him. Yeah, Larry's good.
Larry was good.
Right.
He was a good man too.
Right. Real tough. Now, hey, did he ever wrestle Wayman Garrett? Did he ever wrestle Wayman Garrett South?
No, because he didn't wrestle heavyweight.
Wayman did?
No, he wrestled 185. I wrestled Garrett.
Oh, you wrestled Wayman?
Yeah.
And what? Larry Lee was wrestling what weight?
Heavyweight.
Okay, so Larry Lee was wrestling one heavyweight, and Wayman Garrett and you wrestled at 185s.
Yeah, and where was he? Where did he go? South?
Yes.
Yeah, that's. I lost to him by 1 point at one of the tournaments, and then he beat he's the one that beat that state champ.
Wayman's tough.
From Woolridge.
Okay.
And then after that, this is what I heard. After that guy lost to Garrett, he shaved his head. So Garrett had to come back through the progression to get back into the finals. And he did, and he beat Garrett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So him and Garrett wrestled. Garrett beat him, he had to go to consolation rounds and come back to face Garrett in the finals.
Right. Yeah. And
okay.
Garrett won. I mean, Garrett lost that one.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Okay. It might happen like that. I never heard about that match.
Yeah. That's what I heard. I wasn't there, so.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, Garrett was tough. Yeah, and that was good. You only lost him by 1 point. That's tough. That's a tough match.
The first time I wrestled him, where was that at? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I know. Man, I lost
how did they act with you guys over at South? They didn't like you guys at South, did they?
I don't know. They didn't like us anywhere because we beat everybody.
Because I know before I got there, I don't think they liked North at South, because I went to some of the South matches versus South and North, and they didn't too much care for North, you know. Right. But you know, that's how South is, though. You know, Thornton was the same way, and when we played at Thornton, you know how small the gym was, right? And then they parked their little truck. You guys park your bus in the back. That little back is small, so and it's right by the mat room, right by where we wrestled at. And like our thing was, you might win the match, you might win the game, but you're not gonna win the fight, right? Yeah. And that's how it was at Thornton. You know, you may win that game, but you're not gonna win this fight outside. But and every team, when they won, they already got their stuff ready to go, and they ran straight to the bus.
Oh, well, we never had.
Yeah, they ran straight to the bus, bro. Getting out of there.
We never had a bus.
Yeah.
No. Remember, we used to have to ride with people.
You talking about at Jennings?
At Jennings too. We didn't have a bus at Jennings.
You had a bus?
No, we had to get rides. Parents took us.
Okay.
Mr. Sable drove us, but we never had a bus. We were poor.
Now listen, Jay, I don't know about all that, but
but we never had a bus. Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was probably Litchfield and Elliott and Firestone.
Ennis.
Yeah.
Ennis was, one of
Ennis. Exactly.
Ennis, what's the one over there at Kenmore?
Kenmore?
The junior high school.
That's Ennis.
That's Ennis. Then what's the one next to Firestone? What's the one next to Firestone?
I want to say Litchfield.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think it's Litchfield.
Yeah. That's where they had the city championship for
exactly
junior high school.
Right.
They were the cake eaters, man. They had the nicest gym. They had all that stuff. Swimming pool.
That's why I try to smash them every time we go over there, bro. Anybody come in with a Litchfield uniform on, I try to smash them.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Firestone was the same way.
Right.
We tied them. We tied them one year. Remember?
Okay. Yes.
Remember
yeah, they're tough. They're a tough team.
We hung that chicken on the basketball hoop. Remember that?
Who? You said we hung a chicken on the basketball hoop?
Yeah, because they were the what was their mascot?
Hawks or something? Was it the Eagles or?
Yeah, I think
Eagles or Hawks? Eagles?
The Eagles. And we had a big bird chicken, and they hung it from the basketball hoop. Yeah,
oh, man.
That was our senior or junior year. I can't remember.
Okay.
But we tied with them. And,
right.
Yeah, that was.
Now, was Snow there? Snow went to Firestone, right?
Right. He was heavyweight.
Was he rough?
I was 185.
Okay. And he was what? Heavyweight?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a big man.
Yeah, he's tough dude.
Yeah.
Big cat.
But
did he play football too?
Oh yeah, he I think he got a scholarship. He was a big old
he was
big old bouncer,
Yeah, he was one tough, corn-fed cat, big strong. Yeah, he was tough.
He was a bouncer or security at Blossom.
Okay.
He worked there.
So that's what he did?
Yeah, he played football for some college, and then I think
I'm sure.
He hurt his knees or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't follow him that long. I was supposed to wrestle him in junior high school.
Okay.
And I didn't because he broke his arm, I guess.
Okay.
We never wrestled, and they forfeited that weight.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So his season ended, but yeah, but all of a sudden, because he wasn't that big in junior high school, it just poof.
Yeah, the high school is just
magic.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Ain't no telling what he had. That magic they was giving him.
Right. I'm going, come on. I never even thought about that back then.
But a lot of them back in that time, we didn't think about it, But like those other schools did, you know, because they want to win. They want to win.
And they had money up.
Exactly.
Right.
Like you said, you didn't know about it, but I guarantee you, Firestone and Elliott and those schools, they knew about it.
Right. And I'm sure people at North knew too. Right?
Maybe probably some of the football players, because they was football players, and a lot of guys was in bodybuilding, something like that, weightlifting. I know they knew because they had that gym around the corner, bodybuilders. So a lot of them went over there. So I know they all knew about it, but I didn't. I didn't know nothing about that.
Well, first of all, I didn't have the money to buy it.
Right.
Because I went to bodybuilders.
Okay.
The 3 months before I went into service, before I went into the Air Force, I went there.
Right.
And and I'm going, that's when I told you I had to run a 1.25 miles, and it was
right. That's it.
Yeah, and that was the first day. You didn't have to do that. You had to work up to that.
Right.
And I'm
exactly.
Going, wow. I worked all summer long and getting in shape to go.
And this is it. Right. Exactly. This is it. That's it.
I wasted my summer.
Right.
Man. Didn't, but you know what I mean.
Right. That's good. Just like I said. Right. Wrestlers, they do good in the armed forces. They do good in the military. Just that mindset, and we've been there before, and physical, mentally, they're going in and do well. And you mentioned Larry Buckner earlier. Larry Buckner?
Yeah,
Larry. Now, you remember we had to get him ready for Richard Decatur, because we had to, I know Richard, we go back to when we was in the 4th, 5th, 6th grade wrestling. So I known Richard for a long time. And Richard was getting ready he had to wrestle Richard. But we had to get him ready so Richard didn't beat him too bad, because that's going to mess our point system up.
Right.
We booked them. Because they had some tough wrestlers over there too.
They did.
And we didn't want his mind to be messed up, after Richard got a hold to him. So we had to help him out, that way he'd be good for the rest of the season. Right. So, but yeah, we trained him a lot, worked with him a lot. And that way he was able to stand there and be his own man in that match with Richard. Because Richard was tough.
Yeah, I don't think he would.
Richard was tough.
Buck didn't get whooped either, did he?
No, he got beat, but he didn't get, like I said, he didn't get beat up on, but he got beat. It wasn't like we was going to work with him and he was going to beat Richard. I wanted to work with him so he wouldn't get just beat down, right? And messed up mentally and in his heart. I didn't want Richard to take his heart too bad. But that was the main goal, to get him in there so he can stand a chance against Rich. Because Rich was tough.
Bro, yeah, he was.
Every year. Yeah, Rich was tough.
Didn't Larry Muse. Yeah, Larry Muse wrestle one of them?
Did he wrestle Richard?
Yeah, did he wrestle? I thought he did.
If he wrestled anybody, it would be Richard.
Yeah, I thought they did. I thought Larry beat him.
He might have. Well, Larry got legs. Larry know how to ride. Didn't Larry ride legs?
Yes.
Yeah, Larry. And that's the thing too. A lot of guys, if they don't know how to defend the leg ride, it's problems once that leg rider get on top. I done seen guys get, all right, you beating him like 10-0. And then all of a sudden, I choose top. The leg rider choose top. It's over. Yeah. Over. He put them legs in, it's done. I mean, you was just beating him 10-0. Man, he put those legs in, I couldn't do nothing. Point, 2 points, 3 points, pin, do. So, yeah, so Musey, I remember that about Musey. Musey can throw those legs in. So that makes a big difference too. You know, if you can keep him close, all right, you take me down once, you may take me down twice, but that's 4 points. I'm getting ready to get on top of you when I choose top. Oh, put you on your back. 3 points. Put you on the back again.
Yeah, right? I think Larry beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And
he may have. Larry was tough though.
But well, he was. Decatur was younger too than Musey. So Larry was probably a junior or senior when he beat him. So
he was what?
Larry was probably a junior or senior when he beat him. I think.
Okay.
So he was older, more mature, right?
Right.
But, you know, that might have been part of it too.
Right.
Larry's brother wrestled too.
Was he good?
I don't know. He was before me. Way before, not way, but you know, he was graduated by the time I got up there.
Okay.
Even in 8th grade, I don't remember him.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Larry might have beat Richard. I don't know, but Larry had his specialties. So you may take him down, but like I say, when he get on top, he's gonna try to throw those legs in on you and get some points. But you know, Larry was tough. You know, we had some good wrestlers over there at North. And then Tony, the Fowler brothers from Bucto, Richard from Bucto. Who else? Now, did you ever remember Kenny Henderson that went to Bucto?
Well, weight class.
Kenny was around when we was little. Kenny was around 132, muscle, yoked up. He come out there and he put that one leg in front, and dare you to take him down. Strong, tough. But 132s, full of muscle, bro. Yeah. Full of muscle. And him and Walter Davis used to go at it. They used to go at it hard. I want to say him and Walter did. I'm not positive on that, but I want to say those two used to go at it. Whether it was at the big gym when we was down there wrestling down there, or whether they met when they went to Bucto, right? But Kenny Henderson was one of the toughest wrestlers out of Bucto. Well, you got Kenny Henderson, you got Marvin Tyson, and you have Renardo Tyson. That's the one that wrestled Mark Hale. Renardo.
Oh.
Yeah, they used to go at it.
Did they wrestle at North?
Renardo, yes. Yes, Renardo went to Bucto, and Mark Hale went to North, right?
Yeah.
Right. So they was the same age group. And then Clyde Williams was over at South. So when I was little, I used to go and watch them guys wrestle. And I know Mark Hale, and I knew Mark Hale. I didn't really know Clyde. I knew his brothers and his family, sisters. So I knew all the Williams, and I would go and watch their match for sure. Yeah, they had some wars. Clyde Williams and Mark Hale, they had some wars. Good matches. And then Mark Hale and Renardo Tyson. Renardo's tough. He was he's like one of those guys that just flew under the radar, right? But he's tough as steel, right? And then his brother, Marvin, was tough.
I remember seeing Mark Hale, and he was right? But he had itty-bitty calves. His calves were about
His legs were that? I don't remember.
I think Coach used to rag him, or somebody used to rag him on his calves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in wrestling, that if you're all upper body, that's a lot of muscle.
Right.
And you wrestling the same guy that has his weight distributed from his upper body, his midsection, thighs, and calves. He's balanced, but this other guy is all upper body and yoked up. If you can't get to his legs, you're going to have a problem because you're dealing with an all upper body.
Well,
Right.
him and Hurley's used to hang out together.
Oh yeah.
I believe, yeah.
Okay.
Mickey and him used to hang.
Mick. Mick. I heard Mick was tough.
Oh, Mick was tough. Yeah, he was good. I used to try to throw legs in there, and he kick it out and messed up my knee. But
Okay.
yeah, he was a strong dude.
Yeah. I know he was strong. I remember when I came up there. When he came up the north, he was strong. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then his little brother, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy was Jimmy. You know, you got Mick over here, and you got Jimmy.
Right.
Over, you know, Jimmy was the talker. It's like Mark Sienna.
Right.
talking the junk, right?
Exactly.
And who was the other one? Gerber.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know, dude. That's we need to talk off camera. Yeah. He was a good wrestler.
Right. I remember when I came up there, and me and him almost got into a fight because he was bullying somebody. Right? He was bullying somebody on our team, and I was like, "Dude, you don't do that. Bully me." And then I start smashing him. Every time we wrestled, I smashed him just because. Every time we got on the mat together, Brew put me and him together, I'm smashing him every time. Every single time I'm smashing him. And that was you can mess with me, but if you mess with my friends or my family, then I'm gonna take off on you, right? That's just how I am. I take off on you. You can say whatever, huh?
Last time I saw him, he was with Larry Musey. Gerber came up to St. V to watch his son wrestle. So I went up to watch him wrestle too. And Gerber was there. And that's the first time I seen him since graduation.
When was that?
Oh, hell, it's been a while, man. It's been a while.
20 years?
No. We watched his one son. Well, it had to be 10 years ago.
Okay. Maybe. Did nobody help his son?
What's that?
Did anybody go help his son? His son train?
It was at St. V. Nobody ever went. I did because I wasn't at. You know. And I think his coach was the one that got kicked out because he was doing some crap with somebody shouldn't have. One of these students. I think that's what his coach was. So yeah.
Okay.
Larry, he was good. He was good. Real good.
Yeah. Okay.
Big guy.
Right.
It's like, where did you look at Larry and you can look at him and you go, what the hell? He was big guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What weight class?
I don't. 175, I think, maybe.
Okay. Well, who was the mother? Did the mother have big kids in their family?
Nope, I don't think so. I knew it was her mom, but I don't.
May have been the grandparents or the great grandparents. Right.
But yeah, he was a big man.
Okay.
But well built, you know. But I don't know what happened to wrestling. I don't know if he went to college for it or any. I haven't talked to Larry in a while. I should give him a holler.
Yeah, give him a holler.
I will.
Give him a holler and tell him to come on here. We'll bring him on.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get a hold of him. Who else? Larry Musey, Perry Renzi. Some of those other cats that was at the grill when we went over that time.
Yeah, I haven't seen Perry in a long time either. He hasn't been.
Yeah.
At least I haven't seen him because I don't,
Right. We get together with some of them.
Well,
and I think maybe we keep it to like 3 or 4 people, Yeah,
we need to get the older guys. Older guys, they got better stories.
Right. I'm sure. Better stories, different stories, right?
Right.
Different stories. Because ours going to be in our era,
Right.
And then, we go back as far as like what, Markel, the Hurleys, who else? Larry Lee and Scalera. Other than that, we got to call Dino for anybody past that.
Yeah, right? He can go way back.
Right, he go way back.
Yeah, I saw you were interviewing him. I saw that one too. When was
that? I just put that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put that one on there.
Yeah, that man knows everything.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be telling stuff that we can't even remember.
Oh God, no.
Right?
Yeah.
But he's good. He got a lot of information, bro. Yeah, he has a lot of information.
Yeah.
What about Brew? What about Brew?
Mr. Brewball?
Mr. Brewball.
Oh, what do you want to know?
Great coach.
You're right.
Great coach.
You probably didn't experience this, but if you lost, I think I didn't want to lose just so I wouldn't kind of. Once you lost, you were gone. You for the tournament or whatever, you were like, yeah, see ya. Because he had to concentrate on the guys he had in the tournament, but it was like, but yeah, he was a good guy. I love wrestling for him. Did you notice that? You did, but me and Gene noticed it.
Oh my goodness, he is crazy.
You know what the worst part about losing? Mm-hmm. On Thursday, we wrestled on Thursday, and they didn't say your name Friday morning. Me and Gene used to talk about this, and it was like everybody comes up to you then. What happened? It was like all day long.
They wouldn't say your name in the morning?
If they didn't say your name, they come and ask why. Mm-hmm. It's like, I got beat. But it was like, all day. Teachers too. Teacher, what happened? That was the worst thing, coming up in your name and not mention. What happened?
You guys are crazy.
Because me and Gene looked
crazy.
At each other. Because I think
that's funny.
We were in home room because that's where they made the announcements.
Right.
In home room, and me and Gene are like,
right.
Because I knew if I didn't lose, I knew if he lost, it was like, oh, Gene's gonna hear. So then it was kind of, then it was like a thing because me and Gene, I remember that. Really good.
Wow.
It was.
I never heard that.
Oh yeah.
I never. So this is what's good about this podcast we're doing, because I'm hearing stuff how you guys felt when we was in high school. Gene never told me nothing like that. We never talked about nothing like that, and me and you, we never talked about anything like that either. So this is my first time hearing it.
It was a day of shame.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
A day of just like Christmas.
He said Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah. If anybody asks me one more time why I
lost,
I'm going to scream.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was bad.
Right. But okay, we go back to about the him. Like you said, he had to. If you lost in the tournament or whatever, he left and he had to go concentrate on who else was in the tournament. Still had a chance to win. I would say to that, and those are reasons why I coach differently. They'll tell you. One time we had a tournament in Fresno. They say, well, we can't let Tyberry coach because he'll take a white belt and his white belt will be the black belt, right? Because I understand the art of coaching. I understand the art of wrestling, the art of boxing. I understand it. And my job has always been to figure out a way for my students to beat this guy over here, whether it's in wrestling or whether it's in karate, it doesn't matter. That's my job. So I try to find out a weakness in this person so we can beat them. Everybody can't do that, right? And a lot of times that's why you need that good assistant coach. Like I got Ray over here, or I got George over here, and George, you go over and take that guy. And I know because I taught him I know that he can go over there and coach. I know Ray can go over there and coach this guy if I got another guy over here that's in the championships. But if you don't have that, you run in here. Okay, man, he lost. Okay, sorry about that. I got to run over here. He won. Okay, I got to run over here. This one won. So his attention is kind of split. Everything that he has to give to that one wrestler is kind of split in between all the wrestlers that he has. And then when he gives you everything, you got everything he has in your match, and okay, you didn't make it. Okay, all right, let me go get this guy. I got to try to get him in there, right? And I've been in that position. Matter of fact, I was in that position. I had my kids that I was teaching at another school, right? Had about 8 of them. The one guy, he comes up to me. He said, "Hey, Soki, Shihan, I've never placed in this big tournament, international tournament. I never placed in it. I cannot even place. My brother placed. I can't place." I said, "Okay." He said, "Will you teach me?" So I had about 10 of them, 8 or 10 of them that I trained. We call them the chosen few, right? I trained that year, and we started in November. Tournament was in like April. So we training hard every day. We in the dojo until like 10 o'clock at night, right? So that's how much they gave up. That's how much they sacrificed. They come in there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They don't leave until 10:30 at night. The other days they may leave at 9, but on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because we're fighting and we're doing everything that night, we're training. And what I can say to that is I took all of them up there, and there's one black belt girl. Cannot remember her name. Tough fighter. Tough. And this was her first time going up there. So, but him, the one DJ, he asked me to start it up. He was fighting. He was in the championship. So I'm coaching her. She's winning. She's beating everybody, right? Beating them with ease, whooping everybody. So I said, okay. And then they say, "Hey, DJ's fighting over here." Boom, boom, boom. I said, I ran over there. I said, "I'll be right back." So I'll let their instructor take over. "Hey, coach him real quick. Coach her real quick." Because I say, she's beating everybody. She can win this one. I'll be right back. So I went over there, got DJ. Boom, boom, DJ. Boop. DJ, first place, championship. And then I go to run back to her. She lost. Over with. Out of the tournament. I was only going for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, bro. I was going for 3 minutes. And so I can understand what you're saying, because I had one here and I left to go and help him, because I had to go help him because he was the one that started everything. He was the one that was, I never can place. I never can win. Will you help me? Right. Gotcha. So he was the one that spearheaded all this. And we had like maybe 8 or 10 of them in there. Everybody's in the finals. Right. They ain't never done that. Everybody's in the finals. So went over there, helped him. He smashed him. It wasn't even close. His brother did the same thing. He smashed him. Little Sam did the same thing. So we got everybody in the finals. Denise, she's military. Did the same thing. She's in the finals. So we had a lot of tough ones she should have been in the finals. Had they not fought at the same time and I had to leave her, we would have been in the finals, because she's whooping everybody. I think her name was Yavana or something like that. Yavana. Yeah, she would have been in the finals. But that's how I went. 3 minutes. And she probably feeling like you feel, right? He just left me and went over there.
No, that's not what I meant. He didn't leave me.
Okay. Right.
It's like you were not. I don't know. It was just, but I understand why, because he had to focus on people that won already.
Right.
It was just odd, and I didn't like it, so I didn't like to lose.
Exactly.
Because I knew, and
that's what our wrestlers though. We don't like to lose.
I understand it now. I didn't understand it then.
Right. Yeah, but you was around that mentality, that North wrestling. So you're not going to want to lose, right? Right. And you was around it longer than we was, because I was still at Thornton in the 9th grade. So you was over there in the 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th. So you already had developed that mindset to where I want to win. I want to be a winner. So for you to lose, just like you said, I don't like to lose.
Right.
So you develop that. It's contagious. Right.
It was I remember getting my first wrestling shoes. Remember Ohio Sports downtown?
Right. On Mill Street.
Yes.
All Ohio.
Right. I got my first pair. It cost me $16 for my first pair, and I had to pay for them myself because my mom.
Oh, did you?
So I had to get the cheapest pair I could find. Right.
Okay.
And, I was sick of wrestling in my tennis shoes.
Okay.
Because everybody else had wrestling shoes, and I had those for about 4 months. They fell apart, and Mr. Drew gave me a pair. Because he had extra pairs in that, in the locker room, and I was like, right. But that was awesome, right?
That was cool.
They had a bottom. The bottom was cork.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The bottom of the shoe was a cork, not a going.
But you had some wrestling shoes. You had your wrestling shoes. That's good.
That's right.
Now, what did you think about? What did you think about? And I do that a lot of times with my students. What do you think about when we get ready for a match? He put us in the locker room, and for me, it's meditation. So he turn off all the lights, put us in the locker room before our match, and I may have my music going low, or I'm in there meditating. I know some other guys are just relaxing. So how did it feel for you? Because that was different. We didn't do it at Thornton. We didn't do it in college. We only did it with him, right? And I never heard of any other schools having a form of meditation before their match in a locker room with all team members only. So how did you feel?
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I was ready to go.
Okay.
I didn't want to sit in there. I didn't want to look at nothing. I'm ready to go.
Right.
If I could have stayed out on that mat, if I could have been on that mat rolling around, would have been better for me.
Okay, for you.
Yeah. Okay. For me.
Okay.
I'm not one to sit in a room.
Right. You're the first one I asked this question about, but we was just talking, so it just popped in my head. But for me, it's like a form of meditation. It's getting your breathing together, your mindset together, getting your mind, your body, and your spirit to get out here and wrestle whoever you have to wrestle and destroy them. And get in that mindset to, I'm going out here and win. I'm going out here and I'm going to destroy this person. I don't care who it is. And that's what I did. And we did with my instructor, Tony Clark. So we always did meditation before we fought, right? So we would go find a quiet spot, go over there and meditate a little bit, and then come out there and get ready. So I was already used to it, but I've never had anybody do it in a wrestling environment with a wrestling team inside a locker room where everything is dark, everything is closed. Lock the door. I'll be back. So for me, I'm gonna ask Gene, I'm gonna ask George, how they felt about it one day when we get them back on here. All right.
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm
ready to go, huh? You're like, I'm ready to get out here and get busy with them.
I think I would have rather rolled around and done that than just to get going. But see, I wrestled that again, right?
Yeah, right.
Right. So it's like I'm waiting. You guys are all.
You got a long wait.
But now, if I don't pin this guy, we're going to lose.
Right? Don't let them give you that pressure, huh?
Right.
If you don't pin this guy, we're going to lose.
Right.
Oh,
or
thanks.
if you get pinned, we're going to lose.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man.
So it was different because you're all psyched up by the time you're wrestling.
Right.
So
yeah, exactly.
But now they start with the heavyweights and they work their way down, and
they start with the heavyweights now.
Sometimes
they do. Okay, yeah. I can see that.
I just watched that Iowa match or something, and they not Iowa, but Wisconsin. I think they started with heavyweights.
Right.
That'd be cool.
Right.
I'd much rather get it over with. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this right now.
Yeah,
right.
Dope.
I can see that. I never really thought of it like that, because I mean, that's a long wait. That's a lot of weight classes to go through.
And if you lose, it's all your fault.
Right. Right. What happened? You just, man, all you had to do was pin the guy. Man, I was trying to pin him. He kept running. Yeah.
That's how it worked. And it was like, you know, and then everybody, you know, it was like, yeah, I lost. But that guy, you know, in 155 or 140, he lost. So if he would have won.
What about those guys?
They didn't understand it. They just saw me at the end, right?
Right. Or your first 3 weight classes. 98 lost, 105 lost, 112 lost, 119 lost. You didn't say nothing about those 4 guys. Right. But it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Right. And and you only gonna know that and understand that, really understand it here in your heart, unless you was in that position, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, I didn't, you know, I was used to it by when I finished up wrestling, but it got to, and I'm sure it got to all the guys in the upper weight, right? Because it's just not easy, right? You know, 185, 175, you know, heavyweight, you know, everybody forgot what happened.
Yeah. But for the guys that really went out there and gave it their all, gave it 150%, 200%, whatever the case may be, every night, we're not looking at, hey, that was Ray's fault. I'm looking at, hey, I'm going out there and handle my business. I'm going out there and destroy my dude and win. I must destroy him. So every time you think about wrestling, he's gonna think about me, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the guys. It was, you know, the reaction you get from on Friday morning. Why'd you lose? So that,
you know what they're gonna say, because they looking like, oh man, we got this, and you know everybody beating on the mats, everybody beating on the bleachers. And oh, Ray's up. Let's go, Ray. All you gotta do is pin him.
Right.
Ray, you didn't pin him, man. That was your fault. Yeah. And they don't know nothing about wrestling.
No, and they didn't.
Yeah, and they done forgot about the 98 that lost. They didn't forgot about all those little guys. Yeah. And then you come to class in the morning. Hi guys, how's it going? Hi Ray, how you doing?
I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything till, you know, it got to you after a while. Hey, what up?
Oh man, I can imagine. I never really thought about it being the last guy at the heavyweight.
Well, even if they didn't hear your name, Gene knows. Gene got the same.
Oh, that part. He got that. I never heard of that either. But yeah,
whatever.
Right. But that's, like I said, that's good that some of this came up in this conversation.
Right.
That's good, because we never talked about it.
No,
but that's good.
I don't even. I just brought it up because we were talking. I don't dwell on it, right?
Right.
Yeah, but people don't understand that, you know, you're it.
Right.
And that's all they remember is you.
Right.
You got whooped, or you know, you didn't get.
Right.
You lost by 1 point. We lost.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's a tough one right there.
But
yeah.
I'm just saying, I still go through matches I lost sometimes.
Okay.
I still do. It's like,
right.
Could have done this, but I don't do it anymore hardly.
Right.
It's something that goes through your mind, you know. It's like,
right. Yes.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Right.
But it just, you know, especially when I'm watching wrestling. You know, I'm watching it and I'm going, and I'm doing this in bed, you know.
Yeah. Like he's trying to take you down, huh?
And my wife goes, "What are you doing?"
Right.
Exactly.
That's how it is, though. That's like, oh, hey, what you? Oh, whoa. You move yourself, hey. Because a lot of times you see that what they're trying to do, you was in that position before. Right.
Like, I don't know.
Right. Move out the way.
I laugh. I laugh at myself.
Right.
What am I doing?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that one. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good one. That was a good one.
You know who somebody we should get on? You should get on here is
who's that?
Mr. Brew's daughter.
We need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get in touch with the daughter or his brother.
Oh yeah. I'm more. I don't have his number, but I have her number.
I'm sure she has it.
Yeah.
And I may have it because I remember we talked. I think it was me, him, and Gene had talked. And yeah, we had talked after Brew passed. And he was telling us, how much Brew cared about us and everything. So I may have it in there. I'm gonna check. I don't have his daughter's number, but I may have his.
But she seems to change her number every once in a while. Because I had her number.
She not on Facebook?
I could look. I didn't even.
Yeah. I mean, most people are at least on Facebook to follow. A lot of followers on Facebook. I wouldn't call them stalkers. I say they followers.
Joni, I got her email.
Okay. Well, you got it. Well, if you got the email, all you gotta do is holler at her, tell her to get back with you on the email or whatever, and we can set it up.
I don't. And what I can't remember her name. Carrie. What was Mr. Brewball's wife? Joni?
Her name?
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that.
Because I think I have Mrs. Brewball and Carrie Brewball.
Okay.
I better check with George first.
Right. Exactly.
I think George talks to them more than I texted her one time about coming down to Dino's place for the reunion, but she didn't come because she was doing something or just didn't want to. I don't know. She came down there once when Mark Height, right?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Did you ever wrestle Mark Height?
I don't think so.
Is it Mark Height? No, it's not Mark.
Not that I remember.
I always just call him Height.
Okay.
But, yeah, he was really good too. I hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's a lot.
I remember that name.
Yeah, he was at Dino's place.
Right.
He was the only guy. He was the only guy for the longest time that could do an iron cross on the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was real. I think he went to state. I think. Okay. I'll have to ask Dino.
Yeah. Right.
Where's that guy when you need him?
Right. We're gonna get him on here. Have you talked to him?
No,
Since last week.
I haven't been down. I didn't go down. I was going to go down before my surgery, but I never went down. And I just haven't had a want to go down and have a beer. I'm
going to text him again, probably this weekend. I give him a text and I'm going to give him a call too. Probably give him a call.
Yeah, he probably doesn't get up till 1 or 2
in the evening.
Afternoon.
Right. Exactly. All right. Well, what's your plan for this weekend? Huh?
What?
What's your plans for this weekend?
We have a retirement party to go to.
Okay.
Instead of birthday parties, it's retirement parties.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Ah, man, that's how it is.
We're gonna go to the Carver Lakes Club, and maybe I'll see somebody down there.
Yeah, that's a good thing though. You're going to retirement parties because we got to remember it's a lot of people that's not, right?
Right.
So
when are you going to call it quits?
Who?
Since we're on this conversation, when are you going to hang up your?
And if I was big baller like you, I'd have quit a long time ago, man. But I ain't no big baller like you.
Well,
and we're gonna talk about you want to talk about 1911s one day?
Yeah,
talk about firearms good. One day?
Good. I need to clean mine. I need to clean mine.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to have my.
You go ahead and clean it before we talk about it, so it'll look pretty when you bring it out.
Because I had it, I hadn't cleaned it in a while, and I put it away for the, until I go there, and I'm ready to go. I just need to, I just need to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean mine too before we do it again.
Yeah, because I don't want to go there on the weekends. There's too many.
Too busy. Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah, too busy, and you never know.
It's busy up until closing time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
yeah,
it's not
busy.
bad if you go 10 o'clock in the morning. Or
right.
It's not bad.
Right.
So that's what I should do. I should call my brother-in-law after we're done here and give him a holler and see if he wants to go.
Mm-hmm. You get yourself a 12 gauge yet?
I've had that 12 gauge. I bought that 12 gauge when you were with me.
Okay. So you have one.
I just haven't shot it.
Okay.
Remember we shot it together.
Yeah.
And then the woman there said you can use buckshot, and then all of a sudden I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
So I just haven't bought any slugs.
Okay.
That's all.
Should I have slugs?
I got a pack.
Right.
Just in case, but.
Right.
I got so many buckshot that they're probably. I need to find something. I need to go do some trap shooting.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're going to do it.
They do that right. I'm not doing it now. they do it.
Might as well going to do it.
They do it by Jacoby Road.
Okay. That's good. That'd be good practice.
Yeah.
Good practice. Yeah. But you want to get some slugs though.
For that?
You see, you want to get some slugs for the house, just in case.
Oh yeah, I have a box. That's all.
A box?
Yeah, one box. I got the same box that we bought when we went and bought the shotgun.
Right. Well,
I just haven't shot it.
It's only what? How much is it? Maybe $10 a box or something like that?
Yeah, they're on sale $10.22, I think is what it's going for.
Yeah. So I mean, you go out and spend what, $50? You got 50 rounds of slugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my?
Yeah.
I don't have.
That's all you need. I mean, I need more than that. I would want mindset. I want a lot, but for actual home invasion, somebody trying to come in your house, of course, that's not going to be your first loadout. But if it gets hot and heavy and they come in there with body armor on, or they're in their car and they're trying to do a drive-by, you want that slug, right?
Right. Oh,
and if they get past your 9, they're not dropping with your 9, then pull that slug out and make sure you make hits. Make sure you don't miss. And you're a good shot with that shotgun. I mean, you're like fucking laser with that shotgun, So I mean, with your 1911 and your shotgun, man, that's all you need, brother. Seriously.
Yeah.
And I told you that before. That's all you need, because you run that shotgun like real experienced shooter. You run a shotgun well.
I don't need my glasses on to shoot it.
That part.
I like that.
But I wasn't even gonna bring that up. You definitely don't need no glasses with that shotgun. You run it.
No. You
like Rifleman with that shotgun. You just need your own theme music.
Right. There you go.
Right? Seriously.
Right.
Those would be my main two, the 1911 and that shotgun. That's all you really need. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, brother, let me go on and get off this phone real quick. The kids gonna be walking in. Kids and adults gonna be walking in a little bit.
All right, man.
Man, we was on here for a good minute, huh?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming on. Always appreciate it. And I hit you probably this weekend, or if not tomorrow. Text you or something.
All right.
See what's going on with you.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And we signing off, wrapping it up with my main man, Ray Pearson. Vikings, Matman for life. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
Bye.
All right.